It's so much fun to fly. It is like faster and more stable and just like super duper capable. And I think the biggest change is the fact that you can take photos and like start and stop recording and like tap to autofocus and all that good stuff. It's just such a capable piece of machinery. If nothing else, one of the cool things is you can aim more than perfectly level with the horizon. It can like aim up a little bit and props aren't in the shot, which is, I don't know how they did that, but really nice.
Yeah, that's incredible.
It used to just be all foreground and like the ground itself, or your horizon line was splitting the frame, and now that is not the case. So, first impressions, first flight, I mean, it's pretty breezy out here, and it is just like so stable and capable. Like massive upgrade from the Phantom 2, which obviously, I mean, that's years and years ago, but just like didn't really expect it to be able to, I mean, it can navigate through the wind, but it can descend through the wind, which that was always the biggest flaw with the older drones, was like the fact that when you were high up, you wanted to come down, it was hard for the props to slow down and still retain stability. And for this thing, it was just like completely flawless. Like you could just bring it right down as fast as you want, and no lack of stability. You can navigate this way and that way. And I think more than anything, we were really used to a flickering signal when high winds were picking up. And right now, the signal was like, didn't drop a single frame. Perfect through the whole flight. And I could change camera settings. I could tap to autofocus and then like pull the shutter, and just having like total control over the camera throughout, as well as like complete flight control as well, was really, really incredible. It's quiet too. It's surprisingly quiet. I mean, I kind of expected it to be quieter because they said it would be, but like if it's more than 100 feet from you, you can barely hear it. And that's kind of nice when you're flying in an area that you don't really want to bother everybody in the area. So we're not in a super populated spot, but still there's people out checking out the sunset and they're trying to enjoy themselves on the beach. And honestly, dog barking at the drone was a bigger disturbance than the drone itself. So if that says anything. I just flew for as long as I would have comfortably with any previous drones that I've flown before, and I'm still at 64% on the first battery. So definitely happy that we have a few, because once we get into sort of like getting specific video shots and things like that, I expect the batteries are gonna start to come in handy. But if you're just out for a quick shot, there is like so much battery life, ample battery life, and beautiful signal to the phone, and the controller charges the phone while you're using it too, so that's super helpful. And yeah, just overall, just blown away. All the features are fantastic, way more than I expected. Awesome. Just keep trying.